Got a jazzy beat back there. Pewtelet instrumental. We don't need that one. Dude, they got all those in there in the first place. Okay. All right, everyone. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Hardcorn. We're back 2 times today. The second time's the best because we all know that the rest is going to be filled with time and stuff today. We've got a lot going on. It's like we already got done with our little Shupogaki extravaganza. That was fun. Very fitting that the nicer of the two came home very early and the other one I had to pick up from the function. But today, we're going to be looking at some stuff in Action Taimanin. There's a lot that's going on today, to say the least, because we got a twofer stream this week. So we have, obviously, today is like the last week of September. So we're going to be looking at the this month's, well, October's newsletter. So without further ado, let's get started with that. So we'll go to, oh, I have to scroll up, if you can believe it. All right, so I'll move this over here. So let's see. So obviously, if you haven't heard, but if you don't know, if you know already, you do, congratulations. If you don't, our next character is going to be Kamimura Azuma. This is the sister to Micah herself, today's thumbnail. And then we have, very much so, it's a very desired character. People have wanted her for a long time, and she's going to be in the game. So I'll be certainly waiting with cautious optimism to find out if she will be worth it or not. We have remorse over how they treated my Bloodlord so badly, but it's like, well, we'll just have to see about that. Well, Avalon, to say the least, that she doesn't actually use a bat, to say the least. The game calls it a cudgel, because this bat is actually pretty special. I'll show that off in a minute to show off what I mean by that. But to save some time right there, this thing transforms. It does a lot of cool stuff. So obviously she's going to be releasing and, the achievement events coming out. It's like level her up, get gems, crystals, the friend emblems, the love letter for leveling her up quickly. You know what it does. But it kind of figured out right there. It's like, all right, Yasha King's Cudgel, Taima Demon Cudgel, Vajra 1, Little Reactor, Otakamaru, Sacred Cudgel, Arbiter of the Original Spin. So sadly, if you put any investment into Francis, you're not going to be getting anything out of that, because Azuma is very special, and I can understand why now, because they didn't want to make it share because her of the weapon's effect itself. So we have even bigger news as well, is the Taimanin series 20th anniversary celebration event. It's not like this game is a stranger to using Taimanin Asagi 1 assets. It's they're now finally just like, we're in the business now. Happy 20th anniversary to Taimanin Asagi 1. That effectively just put us to where we are right now, and they're still existing today. Here's to 20 more years, hopefully not filled with brash and stupid decisions. So during this event for the 20th anniversary, we're going to be getting, achievement rewards, the golden present box, the UR Gotcha voucher, Nano Machine Blueprint Supply Crate, Demonite Shard Supply Crate, and more. And then the weekly mission event, obviously, you get some stuff by just logging in. So by doing that, you get some weekly missions and whatever. You'll be able to get the 20th anniversary for Taimanin's, Butler Asagi, and the Almighty Butler costume as well. Very good stuff. Good supporter, better costume, and you get a new commander mark. It may actually get me to move from my Asagi or Inage ones in the first place. Loving it. So for the 5th anniversary events, we have log in for 15 days and you're going to get yourself Kunoichi Su, the Gacha coins and crystals, silver ring, and more. So this year, Sue is the one who's going to get the original Kunoichi outfit, because it's her turn this time. Next time it'll probably be Shiranui, so obviously people are waiting for that. There's some lobby fodder for you there. It's like Sue may not be the most mechanically great, debatable if she's actually that good or not, but hey, she looks great doing it, to say the least. So that one you'll get for free. So then we move on down to the 5th anniversary co-op battle event. So they're bringing back another one of those. So all players can clear missions and quests to gather medals and acquire rewards by reaching personal and server objectives. So it's like they do it any year. It's like, do missions, you get like 5 coins a piece per run. Do like times 12, you'll get 60. So it'll take like 100. It'll take like 100 runs to make. Take 100 runs to make 600 and 1,000, and then it's like you just do it over time, and they'll probably have that ranking thing that gets filled up on like the first 2 days by people using cheat engine and everything. Either way, you get rewards, the Demonite and Nanomachine like they do most of the time, lobby theme park, ultimate weapon voucher, 5th anniversary weapons crate, the commander mark for the 5th anniversary, and more. And there it is, the art for co-op battle. Here we go. Zoom that out slightly. I mean, the game bans cheaters every week, but the anti-cheat is so poor. Like they just come back, boost their accounts, and then just keep doing it again. Like I'm looking at it right now, 31 accounts. That's something that they do every week. If they really were committed to it, they'd make a bunch of sweeping changes. But regardless, they got bigger fish to fry. So now we have the Festival Gacha event. It's an event where you can clear missions to receive festival tickets to acquire random rewards. Lasts through the entirety of October into November, so you can get rewards like Nanomachines, Demonite, Decisive Supporters, the vouchers, in fact. Limited costume voucher for 5th anniversary, event weapon voucher for up to 5th anniversary, and many more things. So it's got all kinds of stuff in there that you can look forward to. So then we have the festival store event, just like we did last year. So you can purchase limited items released in the past, celebrating 5th anniversary. Lasts the whole month. So you get 3rd anniversary weapon, commander mark 1st through 4 years, the Kunoichi costumes, and more. So if you missed, Asagi's, Yukikaze's, Rinko's, Sakura's, Murasaki's, you can go get them. Obviously, they did some retroactive stuff because we already have 5 costumes. This is our 6th because this game released in 2019 in Japan. So if you have an account that old, you have a chance to have the 6th anniversary emblem, which is something that'll exist really soon. Actually, it'll start existing in December of this year. So then we have, once again, another Golden Pass Double Up event. Normal rewards and special rewards for this pass are doubled, and extra levels are added for more rewards. It does not affect the costume, unfortunately. You can't use it to double up and get like ass loads of gems out of it. Lasts through the month. So the Halloween board game event. Explore the House of Horrors and acquire rewards. Lasts throughout the month, about the second half at least. So you get Halloween candy, mirage crystals, orbs, elements, mag, tom polish, and toolkit, and more. So the Halloween candy is the more desirable of the two. Well, of all of them, because Halloween candy, from what I remember, is a usable item, and I think it gives like a random chance to give some sort of item. Or I'm thinking of it something else that gives desire points. So you can use those to get stuff out of the desire shop and just like keep your candy in the tank and use it when you need to, which is always really good for this sort of stuff. But it's a board game event. Don't forget to do it, actually, because they're going to hide it behind 2 menus. So just don't forget it's there. It gives a lot of good stuff. So then, of course, oh, look who it is. It's Anrose. Repeat luxury box package discount, 50% off. What does it entail? Well, of course, it's going to give you stuff like fancy gala dress package, Demonite nanomachine, level up material, UR package stuff. You know, stuff that it's like, okay, it'll be almost worth it now. Almost. And then we have the 5th anniversary gacha event. So what does this mean? This is going to be our new item for Miss Rinko. Itself is a... So it lasts like the second half of the month. You can get yourself Starlight Chaser. Ooh, a new weapon for Rinko. Let's see what it does. I want to see what this does in the future, because this will be about halfway in the middle of the month. So I guess it's like, okay, maybe we'll get it for it, but I don't know. It just feels kind of weird that they just like randomly drop a brand new Rinko weapon like this out of nowhere. Because she's had, I think this is her second new weapon this year, and I don't think it's part of any sort of package. But it's like, since it's pickup gacha, it's going to be part of the permanent pool. So maybe this is supposed to be like, hey, this is her renewal weapon. Oops, we forgot to put it in during her renewal. Here it is during anniversary. So I guess this is maybe like a sort of marketing ploy. Like they intentionally held back on the weapon so they could put it in for anniversary, which is a bit weird. Why wasn't she in the Clone Saga story? Because, I don't know, maybe they don't want to subject her to that sort of thing in the first place. And it kind of, because the Clone Saga sucks ass. Or at least it's like, they kind of leave us on a cliffhanger like this, and then it's an assassination of character, or what have you. So this month's Golden Pass for October, it's going to be Punky Vamp. So if you really like Kara like I do, you can get actually a really cool looking outfit. And then remember that you're playing Kara and having a really tough time just surviving. Look at that. She's even got cool shoes on there. She's got them heckin' steppers. Her combat boots just say, no, her Doc Martens are really just saying like, I'm gonna eat you up. Gonna nibble them toes. Crunching on them. So with a new event and repeat events over here, we have a new event story, everybody's favorite format of events, ready, set, go, Shabattle. We get 2 out of my 3 over here. We get the Cool Bat. We have Cool Bat for Francis. We have Demon, like there's some sort of shit from Destiny with Mirabelle, and Grandma's Diabolic Pack. So it's like, I like that. Because we have Raising Tyrant, Francis, Cruel Resentment for Inage, and Devastator for Mirabelle, because Mirabelle is oh so devastating. Yeah, that's pretty accurate there. It's like, I hate these events because they always take so long to do. They're not fun. It's like, whatever. So next, just like last year, we have the repeat event story. This time this is a repeat. So we have Welcome to Heilong, Welcome to Hulong, Welcome to Heilong. So now we get Kung Fu Girl Kasumi Goko Rika, her that Jesus was Chinese edition. Very fun. Not as fun though as this supporter. Nanase Mai is actually really, really nice because she's this is a suppressed supporter that gives healing and damage together. So it's actually a really nice combination of strength and stability. I love this supporter. I try to put it in wherever I can with like a character who needs to like heal or just last long. And the fact that she adds in damage, it's like, how can I say no? And got new packages. New limited package. Lightning Fair Yukikaze. Sport Kit. Ultimate Weapon. You get an Ultimate Weapon. Woo. AP Supply, BP Supply Gems. This is probably going to be pretty cheap. Just the costume. Probably like $12. Because it does this sort of thing right here. Yukikaze. Whatever. Repeat limited package. This time it's Indomitable Tokiko. You get the Indomitable costume, Aurora, Moonbow Blade, some gems, and the gacha actually returns for this, which is very important. So you get Indomitable Tokiko, the Aurora weapon, and Moonbow Blade. And then we have 50% off for what package? This is the Dawnbreaker package for Asagi. So now it gets to be 50% off, and you can do whatever you want with it. Very good supporter, super nice weapon, absolutely worth it. Because this is the one they were giving away like for the month-long situation. And it's Asagi's like most recent package costume. Okay, I can hardly believe it's been like over a year at this point. Dawnbreaker is really good. Like whenever Asagi's just against like demons or anything like that, she just shreds them to pieces. He really gets to show off her pure strength. Well, the thing is, Grits, Yukikaze has remained very, very good in terms of like usability as a character. She's never exactly fallen off. She's very simple to use, which is like very helpful because Yukikaze, like you can get her from the beginning of the game, and she's going to maintain her impeccable strength all the way to the end. The fact that Greek Fire, Crime and Punishment, and her renewal weapon exist, it's like those are some of like the best weapons in the game in the first place. So it doesn't surprise me that like people don't care about Yukikaze unless you really like the brat factor she brings. As much as I enjoy bratty bitch, I don't like Yukikaze, so I don't use her at all. I understand the strength that she brings, but I don't want to mess with her in any capacity. But Dawnbreaker, though, good stuff. I already have it. I can already vouch for its impeccable strength. I'd love to get it at 5 now without having to use a Demon Knight, so I'd like that. And now you get probably you get the weird packages this time around. This one is Alluring Knight, where she gets like the Succubus at Home package for Ingrid. This was last year's Golden Pass outfit, so it's okay at best. No soup. You need to put in slight smile. I know I already have this, and it's probably like one of my least used. It just is not. It's not that great, but it's like I don't miss Ingrid content. It's Burby smile. That's it. But then we have the better costume of the two, Phantom Mistress, where she gets to look like Alcina Dimitriescu, where they said to copy it. Nah, we copied the homework, changed the numbers, and made it better. Fantastic. And then, of course, we have last year's Golden Pass Desire Point costume, which is Nightfall Spideress. Gotta love it. One of my favorite grandma costumes because you can make her into Spider-Man with it. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, you can change your skin tone to be a human's. It's one of like the default colors for it. And then we have something that actually surprised me a lot was the Heavenly Moonflower package makes its return. This has only appeared, I think, 3 times. No, I don't even think 3 times. It's like 2 it's like 2. Because originally you had to roll for this costume when it came out like year 1. And then you had, it got reran one time and then another. This is one of the rarest costumes in the game next to like Oboro Christmas, which never gets reran, almost ever. So it wouldn't surprise me, like, it's actually probably a good time to get this in the first place because the FOMO factor is high for this one, but I don't actually like the design very much, so it's not much of a winner for me. So then we have new costumes. We got the fatty bratty Trimerviate over here. We've got I'm bad, I'm good, I'm great. So we have, Frances with her Halloween costume. It looks like Kurenai's. Pretty cool stuff. She manages to maintain her denim jeans to she's got like 10% of the cloth left. But I like it. It's cute because she's got like the bat in her hair. She's got the ruffles. She's like pumpkin warrior lady. And then we have Super Mirabelle over here. Pure strength. That bat is doing all it can to hold all that back. Like, man, look at that. She flexes so hard and the sleeves just fall off. And then, of course, we have Swagnarok, looking great, feeling better, because, like, my goodness, that's classy right there. That's the kind of outfit we expect her to have. 100% winner. You wear that shit all year round, to say the least. So then we have our newest addition to Made in Gosha. So this means this is the first Aina content we've gotten in probably like... See, I can't remember the last time we actually got any new Aina stuff. So this may be a thing they're trying to do where this is the first thing we've gotten for her in a while. So that means they're giving her support. So that means it's like, just give it 4 months down the line and we'll have a renewal for Aina. So who knows? I'm waiting for that. I remember specifically like when I got Aina too, because that was when I started my job, her wedding dress. So that was, and I think before that was her summer costume. And after that point, it's like her wedding dress has been over a year. So whenever they start doing new support like this, like a new costume level support, it's like, keep an eye on Aina. If they start giving her more stuff, that means we're probably going to get a renewal for her. It's worked pretty well with like Kurenai. It's obviously works with Sora. So it's like, here we go. That's where it's at. So I want to see what they do with that, because it has quite literally been, it will be almost 3 years since Aina's been into the game. And I know I can time this too, because she appeared in February of, I want to say, 2022. So that's something to wait for. So then we have repeat costumes. We have Yukikaze. We have Sakura. We have Anrose. We have Asiago. Good stuff here. And then we have, that's in the beginning, that's next week into the middle of the month. And then from the first, so like the first, second week of the month, we have Sussy Jingle, Scary Rinko, Flatty Bratty, who knows what she's doing. Great stuff. And then we end the month. Well, no, we don't end the month. We're starting from the middle of the month, of the 14th. We get Hot Robot Succubus, back at it again with the snake. Maria version of Shizuru. And then we have Halloween Lena. Later on, then we have Happy Halloween series to round it off at the very end with Shisui. Probably my favorite Shisui costume in the first place, with the fact that she's like, it just looks that good. I cannot get enough of it. And then, of course, everybody's favorite costume for Sora, Halloween Sora, the Nine Tails edition. And then Halloween Hebiko. Awesome. So then we have, I gotta zoom out. Zoom out even more. Oh, well, can't zoom out anymore. But then at the bottom here with the code, it's, look at that, happy 5th birthday, limited gacha coin times 5. So what are we going to do? We're going to enter that code in there and get it myself. Really nice stuff this month. Obviously, a lot of reruns and a lot of timed exclusives. So it's anniversary. That's what they do. That's like, I expected it wholeheartedly. But that's it, to say the least, with that. So we got a browser. I need to go to game capture. Noob's letter. There we go. So now I got to go over here and find Coupon Ipin. So type in happy 5th, not 4th. That's what last year's birthday. Please check it again. Fuck you. Oh, it's not. Spell. Don't spell it. Thank you very much. Congeal your mailbox and take a look at it, bitch. There we go. What do we have left? Selection gacha. It's like, oh, it's going away next week. So good. Because I wanted to, because since we have new weapons with Azuma, and since Azuma doesn't share, it's going to be actually kind of easy to get her new equipment. So I'm happy about that. All right. Now that we've done that, we need to go over to window capture. Go over here, and we need to check out some stuff that's on the Action Taimanin page because they have some new info. New info about our wonderful new character, Miss Kamimura Azuma. Look at that. This tweet's doing numbers over here, guys. Absolute numbers. People care about Azuma. They want to see her. Let's mute game capture. There we go. So what is this? Honestly, I can't get down with the whole 3/4 pants. Just looks really stupid. That's why I was really hoping for her to have that costume, her default jeans in the game. So what's the banner that's going to replace the Task Force Gacha? Ah, hello, SCP Deadman, question mark, from American Zombie Apocalypse. Boy, what kind of birth certificate is that? Oh no, it crashed. There it is. So what is going to replace that in the first place? Let's see. Ready for action. Co-op battle, festival gacha event, that's gacha stuff. Huh. Oh, that's right. Well, no, that's actually the Starlight Chaser Rinko. That comes out in the middle of the month. Let's actually check. What does it take? This lasts until then. This lasts until that part. This does too. I think they may just be like folding all these 3 of these up because they end later next week. They may just do like, all right, congratulations, you now have what do you call it? You what is it called? You just now have the pickup gacha for Azuma. Well, yeah, but Azuma had a better outfit because she wore pants. It was more practical. So we have that. The D2 one, it's obviously Micah's outfit. Seeing a thinner person wear her outfit is like, you know, she's wearing effectively like a Circus 10 or something. Festival gacha. Depending on the number of gacha rolls, it upgrades to a gacha with better rewards. So that may be what's going in there in the first place. We'll see next Tuesday. They had a video I wanted to put out. There it is. Welcome to the video. Okay, well, there we go. Reaction channel time. Boop. Felicia Solo, no weapon enchantment. Cool.
Vampire Hunter Kamimura Azuma, Kenzan!
Alright. Kamimura type weaponry. So she's really special. Because when enemies are nearby enemies are inflicted with burn, attack increases by 15%. If enemies nearby are inflicted with electrocute, attack increases by 15%. Applies 1 time per debuff up to 30%. So both of them obviously gets to become 30%. Ugh. She gets to be 30% at that point all the time. So if there's a way that she's probably going to have a way to inflict one, the other, or both at the same time. So because electrocute naturally applies a defense down, which is fantastic. And burn is just a dot that scales from what the damage did in the first place. So if you manage to keep both of those up at the same time, well, you're off to the races there, buddy. So now we're dealing with people who can deal with 2 element setups. Because obviously it's like the only 2 people who can inflict electrocute right now are Rin, Anrose, and a lot of other people can inflict burn. So she's not alone, at least in like a multi-team comp. But I wonder what it's going to be like when she's by herself, which is where the real pain begins. I wish that like you could have a skin for her original bat itself, because it literally was just an aluminum bat engraved with the runes in the first place. I understand she upgraded her gear post the events post Kara, but it's like, come on, please, I just want the original. They obviously want her to partner up with her sister, to say the least, which I don't mind that. Alright, so Onslaught. This is the one you get for the package itself. So it's got microscopic text, so we'll have a read aloud. So increases unique skill effect by 40%. Increases skill damage by 30%. Increases an additional 10% when against demons. When attacking with a greatsword skill, inflicts damage equal to 5% of enemy's current HP. When attacking a demon-type enemy, inflicts 10% instead for every 5 seconds. When attacking with a spear skill, it heals the character's HP equal to 5% of the damage inflicted upon attack. Honestly crazy, because you effectively need this weapon now to heal her correctly. Not liking that. When attacking a demon-type enemy, additionally reduces damage taken by 15% for 10 seconds every 15. So 5 seconds of cooldown. So with this, it's like, it makes me wonder, like, unique skill effect. What does that exactly mean? Does that mean her leader skill effect is going to be the one affected by this? So instead of when it happens, so it's like, what's 40% of 15? It's probably like, what, 6? So that means 21, that's 42% more damage if both elements are applied. If it's a unique skill effect is applied, then something else is working there. I don't know how the math is going to interact with that, so we'll certainly have to see what happens next week. What I do like, though, is that, okay, cool. Now, does increases an additional 10% against demon-type enemies apply to both? I wonder. I like to see that happen, though, because it's like, because Azuma herself is designed to be like the bane of all demons, to say the least. She is she is quite literally a destroyer of them. She knows the ins and outs and just beats them to death like nobody's business. The fact now that we actually get to see her use her great sword and the spear together, it's like we now have a character who has like a fully transforming weapon. So, good stuff. I want to see how this will do. Because obviously this is going to be like, one that works. You're going to be working pretty hard to get this to 5. And we've gotten a lot of demonites out of the way. Cool. What's up there, Darth Neo? Alright. It doesn't do much. She does inflict burn and electricity, which is nice. She has the ability to do so. I don't know if she's gonna be Francis, because it's like we obviously don't know what her base skills are gonna do in the first place. Because her weapon itself has a healing property and an incredibly high damage steroid. So it makes me wonder, like, what are they gonna do? She's not the best. Well, she's more like, yeah, she's the best friend in concept, because she wants someone who can constantly inflict fire and also to inflict electrocute. I'm more or less just looking to see, like, do they have any unique applications of stuff that's happening? And they do. That's neat though. Because she has a combination of fire attacks and then a lightning finisher.
雷神各飛せいや鬼切り展開キリン過信筆頭鬼切り展開雷神ビューマ雷神各飛鬼切り展開キリン過信バイリュー過信過疎鬼切り展開
This is new, so that means it looks like the burn version is going to have its own boosted up there, and the electrocute is obviously going to as well. Because obviously when you apply electrocute, it's going to be like, all right, good, it's working. And you'll know it's working because she'll probably have the boost above her head like this. Can she have both at the same time? Yes, she can. They record this at like 30 FPS. That is pretty sick, though. They kind of need to add a little bit of screen shake in there when she's slamming with the greatsword. The more responsible nuclear option sister. Very cool. I like that. I wonder what she's going to be bringing in store, because it's like, I can already tell this much is like, well, no. These don't do a very good version of showing like what's it going to look like when she is like a playable character, because when you do that much damage, you're breaking through their enemy armor immediately. And you don't get to see what it looks like if that skill misses or does anything like that. Usually then the person who plays on the videos themselves does a pretty poor job in some cases, and you actually get to see what it's going to be a realistic depiction of what it's like to play her. And usually that happened with Kara, and I was like, maybe we'll have some sort of way to get through it. No, didn't. Where is the costume one? Oh, geez, man, that's rough. Frances looks like she's got like a wet t-shirt on there. But let's look at her costumes, to say the least. Let's see what she's got in store. I always find this really funny. It's like, obviously this is going to be her rival outfit, which is her sister's. I do like the cutaways they're doing with this, but it's like we got to have a nice feet crop on there too. Very nice. This is sick though. This is exactly what I expected out of her in the first place. This is more or less an outfit I would also expect for Micah as well. I hope that Micah gets this type of costume in the first place. Amogus, where's the Amogus? Where's that little sussy baka? I have to find him now. He's got to be around here somewhere. She looks so tired too. Amogus. Oh, I see it. It's like there's the head situation. Like Amogus. Oh, this is actually a really neat feature. So when the game is in stills like this, you can really see that like they have a really solid attention to detail on how the characters are lit and portrayed. Because this looks like, if you didn't know it, this would be what is it called? You would think this is like a still from like RPGX or something. It's not as dynamic as one of those pictures, but it's like, it's a very good look. Amogus. This is nice. These are like the kind of costumes I would have expected her to have in the first place, because Azuma is obviously, like she's brash, but she also is a bit more responsible than her sister. So she gets like more responsible type of costumes, I guess. This is one. This is probably the only costume that I could say is a bit of a dud. I don't exactly like what the Secret Garden costume is going on here. Granted, I do enjoy the fact that they have brought it back. The whole entire category is back here in the first place. So that's great. But it's like, she's got the, I hate to say it, but she's got like a diaper corset. And I'm like, that's not very good. That's kind of bad. It looks kind of all over the place in terms it wants to be leather gear. So it's like, I can't get behind it. Amogus. Sushi baka. This is nice though, because now she's got like her workout gear. This uses assets from Asuka's outfit as well, because she's got like, Asuka wears like Reeboks, and she wears like these high what is it, these high tops, everything like that. It's like, this is nice. The hat actually holds her hair and everything, so it's like, it's a repurposed version of Asuka's costume because they use the same body type. So it's like, this is good stuff. Those knee braces are like crushing her though. My goodness, is she that old already? Wait, no, oh my god, it's the fucking Nike Dunk emergency meeting shoes. Holy shit, I wonder if I can color them in like imposter red. Also, I just noticed this. This says Gym Center. I was like, oh, who's Jim? Wait a minute. It's supposed to be GYM or Gym Center. The Gym Center. Goodness. Tan bathrobe. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, now this is the real winner of like the whole costume video itself, because this is her I think Halloween RPGX outfit, where she gets crucified on a cross and then stabbed in the stomach. This thing is great. It's her Bloodlord outfit. It's like so cool. You know, did they always do this hands, head, and feet thing? No, they never did this before. They must have hired like new help or something, because now they're doing like these cutouts and everything, which is a bit weird. But it's like, it's cool to give like cool like specific focus on stuff. Like I can do this in Vegas as well. So it's like, I like this. I might want to do this myself actually, because it's such a cool look. Because look at this, because they're actually, it's like one part of the same, it's the same video clip, but they have 3 different crops for it, because they're all the motions are synced together. This is actually probably a copy of, no, this isn't a copy because they're not doing the same poses. Very cool. Prediction of which suit might be with Desires. It's probably going to be the Bloodlord outfit. The Bloodlord outfit, right? Let's go back. Whoa! Oh. This outfit is, of no doubt, is probably going to be her Desire outfit, Vampire Hunter. Because it was a Halloween limited in RPGX, and it's going to be a limited here. It's got to be, because this is her Halloween costume. It's seasonal. It's like, it makes sense. Because bathrobe right there is like, you know, it's where every single character has this, and it's always part of the default package. That will never be part of it. The Wild Runner, if anything, they'll probably make that like, if they do, it's like, actually no, we would have already figured out if we can already figure it's going to be Desires, because it's not part of the newsletter's statement of costumes. I can't think of a Secret Garden costume, though, that has been limited before. I'm certainly can be wrong. Highway Angels, that's part of their new their new secondary set, so that will be for gems. And obviously this will be for, you know, you have to craft it. But this 100% is going to be our it's going to be that. Well, I mean, Micah is limited by time, because you can just like accumulate resources and make her costume, which is fine. That's you'll eventually be able to make hers. Vampire Hunter, you're either gated by one, by time, two, by a very specific resource, and if you miss it, you can't craft it at all, and you have to wait and pay $35 for it when it comes back around. So it's always cheaper just to literally pick it up when it appears. Even if you don't have the character, it's just like the alternative is much, much worse. That's FOMO for sure. That's most indubitably. Let's see, what else do they have out on there? New cracked ass patch notes. Oh, that's right, because Micah's craft is Kiara. Because both of them were so early in the game's life, they obviously couldn't do anything with it. It's like Kurenai doesn't share with Felicia, because obviously Felicia came way later, so Felicia shares with her sister, but Kurenai shares with Sakura. Oh, Kiara. Is Kiara's outfit limited like that? Dang, I've already liked all these posts. I've already liked these posts. Yeah, there we go. It's like Foxy. Got Super Vampire. Super Hampire. New video. Oh, they didn't link the video. Did you do it? It's news. Oh, that's all the way back in that one. We already did this in the first place. That is sweet though. You have to buy Micah's Secret Guard, and that's it. Because her outfit is the one that's like she's in a rubber doll situation. She gets that. And we'll go read my Twitter. Let's go like some posts. Celsius, no. Oh. Let's read about Rio posts. Rio. Messing. Oh, she's trying to figure out USB. You're smarter than that, girl. Come on. Oh, nice. Ugh. Not interested in this post. Cat. Hello, cat.
내게 이런 말을 해줄 수 있는 건
모르겠나? 잠깐. 캐시! 마왕 히스클리프 언제 으깨졌냐?
Yeah, it is, because it's like it's not my personal one where I have all the funny art. Because if it wasn't safe, I could never use it for anything else on stream. Oh, cool. Oh, Saya. What are you doing, girl? Brat attack. Alright, that's key art. Asagi is missing. Is that a good or a bad thing? It's not. It's not. 7 years for that game. Oh, cool. This is a really nice one, because I saw this got posted the other day. So for 7th anniversary in RPGX, there's that motherfucker right there. See him. Don't worry, everybody wears clothes in these. So let's see, we've got featured is Future Sakura. We've got Poison Lady, who got added into AT a couple of months ago. We have Super Asura Grandma. When is she gonna get in the game? Ingrid. We have Eleanor herself, and actually some new features as well. I think this is probably designed by whoever did the one for Ragnarok, and they have Hebiko being her stupid self with the air patch, with the eye patch. She's looking mean as hell. And then we have a zombie maid lady with the sea spanker and everything else. Cool stuff. New additions. This is the one I'm after, though. Holy doobie. When are we getting that in the game? Make that a limited costume. I'll buy 3 copies. Is Ragnarok actually drawn by Oi Nagisa? Hey, there it is. There's our man right there. Hit him with the Shupo stare. Can I know? Oh, thank God. I'm like, no, not now. Not now, please. What is this rat doing? What is this rat doing? I don't like actually playing RPGX for the most part, so I have to sit there and read every time a new event comes out. Like it's like I'm playing a visual novel or something. Oh, they'll be back there. Stop. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to like the event, the 5th anniversary store event. Oh, hello Belfast. Hello Shun. Baby Shun and Baby Belfast come together. You think they would ever put in the Eleanor nurse skin? Because I think the most recent costume for nurse skins and stuff like that was given to Ragnarok. Because I remember that because it's like my Ragnarok has like the Chicago Bears outfit colors for that. So this the sexy one with the big titties. There's our man right there. We're gonna like his post live on stream. The co-op battle. There we go. Let's requeep that.
Keep him up, huh? I'll telegraph that.
Oh, who's that guy? It's my post. Oh, that's a good one. What is your guys' favorite video game with the best soundtrack of all time? Do you like that? Do you guys have a favorite? You have a game soundtrack that makes you go like, damn, that's where it's fucking at. Melon. I wish I could play Zenless again, because like the 2.0 update for Zenless has like this god awful thing that happens where it's like it parses like every second for trying to communicate with the servers, and it's like it drops my frames down to like 15 to 20. So but I'll go like from 1560, 1560. It drops so much. I hate it. It's so awful. You know, it's been a while since I've actually sat down and played a Mega Man game in the first place. Oh, Seiya.
But reading this as an American...
No. Because I've done that. Because like the last, I think, Mega Man game I played was Battle Network 6 when I was in high school. I was like, man, it's been forever and a day. But I think my favorite OST for a game would probably be up there with Persona 3 FES, Devil May Cry 3 is very good. I like Blue Archives a lot. I listen to it just even by myself. It's such very uplifting and nice. Oh, bro's a hater. He's a Battle Network hater, of course. Ah, this one. I love that. This guy needs more support. This guy's making like Kagami eyes with the proper Predator look. Fat Ingrids. Loving it. Please give me more Nozomi Momotak. Oh, Nozomi, you're great. One game that I've really come to very much enjoy the what do you call it? The soundtrack for is I've been playing a lot of was playing a lot of last month, and it's an avocado. I was playing a lot of in the first place, and it's an adventure game / visual novel. It's been very fun, but it gets very repetitive because in order to unlock the true ending, you have to complete the game like all 5 routes, and boy, you have to retread a lot of ground. It's very tiresome to say the least. But when you finally get into the route, you get all this really nice music, amazing sprite art. I'm like, man, this game's great. Sometimes it does not feel worth it. A romancing saga. I always call it they take the G in Romancing Saga and they make it like very stylized. So from a distance, it always looks like Romancing Salsa. Oh, we're just reading my Twitter, just liking random ass posts. Echo, I can't move it anymore. Please. Peanut butter on my cock. Alright, that's enough of that one. That's like way too specific of a reference. You need to actually be playing the event. Where? Towards the back? Yes, inside. Oh, Mom's Chicken. Oh, it's Mom's Touch Chicken. Wow, 50,000. Holy shit. Cute enemy. We got... Mom's Touch, Nozomi. On Sonic Racing, I don't have Sonic Racing myself because it's like it costs way too fucking much. It's like I can't be doing that. Yeah, those casual Highlander girls outfits are for the Mom's Touch Chicken collaboration there in Korea. So that is like, those are official arts in the first place. The major limited coin banner is after the special task force. It's like the next banner with what it looks like is obviously going to be Azuma's going to get her her banner in the first place because she's a new character. That's what they do. But they haven't really put out any sort of limited thing in the first place. But I would like to play Sonic Racing. Oh, I'd like to play Sonic Racing. But right now is not the time to do it. So I ain't got the cash for that. Well, not the ones at least reserved for what's going to be happening next week. Let's rape him. What the fuck is Seiya doing? I've never seen an adjustable wrench have not only the screw, but it has like a specific fitting on the back of it. I know there's a hole in the back usually to hang it up, but it's like... Fuck you, kid. Get stretched, Connie Gaming. Alright. Oh, silver content. Okay.
I'm not your little girl anymore. Look at me. I'm 16 years old. 16.
That's practically an adult, but you still treat me like I'm a little kid.
I'm not your little girl anymore. Look at me. I'm 16 years old. 16.
That's practically an adult, but you still treat me like I'm a little kid.
I'm not your...
I still find that really crazy. It's like Eggman now has just a daughter for some reason because of Frontiers. It's like, all right, congratulations. She's just there. All right, let's get back to the game. That's always fun to do. Ugh. Oh, don't do that. I'm not knocking over my chilies for that one. Hello, welcome to Chili's. So what do you guys think, though? What do you think we're gonna do you think Azuma's gonna be pretty good? You gonna pick her up yourself? Because obviously, like, I'll be spending the week working on that for the most part. Because that'll be interesting to say the least. I already did that. Let's do today's VR. So it's a test tube, baby. What the hell do I keep spending my money on? I have 500,000 left. I want to see if they can prove otherwise, whether or not they're going to have her, what is it called? I want to see what they're going to do with her in the first place, or whether or not they're going to have, all her skills are going to be armored in the first place, because she's slow. I can already tell she's going to be a slow character. So, she already has, like, the healing tools in her kit already, which is going to be good. Well, I don't know if it's going to be in the kit in the first place, because her limited package weapon, the one that you get for doing that in the first place, is going to have healing built into the character, and it's fixed at 5%. So that's going to be interesting to see how it's going to be applied in the first place. Because it seems like, oh, they gave Kara healing, but it's like it's not that good of a healing in the first place. It really can't save anything for her like that. Because they really liked using her finisher there in the preview video for her in the first place, which is like, that's something I like to see, because like that finisher also is like, what, it has a fire and it has a lightning finisher, so that's probably depending on set effects. They on faster than set effect, faster. Since they put it on set effects to whether it be fire or lightning, I can only wonder that's going to be. Stop running. A 5% damage-based healing is honestly insane. Because like there's very few characters in the game that get a 5%, and it's like Murasaki has 2 5%, so it's like she's obviously designed to like last for as long as she can. Fire and lightning, very, very frightening me. I wonder if she's gonna have like Galileo's storm or something. That would be funny, but most of her stuff is based off of like Eastern mythology and magic. because they have there's a nice there's a chillin' reference in there, as I was like, oh cool, because I first learned about like what Hong Long and Chillin are in the first place because of Grand Blue Fantasy, two of the most like important supporters in like for like the meta itself. Rin's is like what? I think it's like a 3%. It is a 3%. No, it is. I think it is a 5. It's a 5% heal, but the skill it's restricted to green, so that means it's going to be low base damage, but she gets to heal off of 4 hits. No, she doesn't share with Francis, which is something I really hope for, because I would have liked to not have to get another arena weapon so quickly in the first place. Grandma, you're so loud! Shush! Mamma mia, let him go! Stop! Grandma, please, you're so loud! Does that work? Okay, that's better. Grandma, way too strong. Where is it? Oh, that's right. This would be a perfect time to do it. I need to make some thumbnails. So we'll go to private room. Scared Azuma. I let her talk, but it's also like, Grandma, you're so loud. What? What is he saying? Oh, I forgot the cost. They cost. I'm just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Hinoki bath. Like, man, I hate how these cost gems. If I don't... Reset. What did he say? What? What did you say? Did you say I'm whack? Who should we put for that? You know, recently I decided to go like when I'm coming home from work. When I go to work and when I come home from work, I try to listen to a new album each time. So one day I decided, oh, I'm gonna listen to one of Queen's albums. I'm not gonna listen to like their greatest hits. I know the what is it? Like I listened to like one of Queen's earliest albums, and I'm like, man, like it has some of their hits on it, but then it's like every song feels like a B-side to say the least. I'm like, oh, I guess people when people want to listen to Queen, they listen to the hits because it's the best sounding of all their songs. Purchase all. 425,000. Let's make a cool one for Grandma. Actually, ooh, that would be good. We'll do that one for Kara. Do the preset poses work? Let's find out. Monster. 3,420. Let's see. So, saved poses. Smooth criminal. Use your preset to... We'll do that. Oh, I don't want to save there. I want to... No save pose information? Oh, okay. That's nice. I have one saved already. Does that not work? Does that only... 300, my goodness. They wonder why nobody wants to use this because you keep nickel and diming them every time. Let's try it. Standing. Standing here, I realize. Woggin. Running. sitting on the floor, sitting on a chair, sitting going up the sideways stairs. Kenealing, dynamic. We can get Kara's I'm Dead special. Server. What? Server? Like, where? Okay, Kara, where's your raid 1+0 array? Like, I want to see that thing. I'm doing raid 1. Gonna mirror my stuff. Cat pose. Cute pose. Seductive. Breaking her back at the same time. Lying down 1. Lying down 2. Martial arts stance. Oh, jeez. Scared me. I was like, whoa. They work. It's like, I sitting on the floor, walking on the stairs, running down the sideways stairs. Oh. Because I was thinking of, like, what do I want to do for the next long form title between, like, big Blue Archive updates and something else. And then I remembered, it's like, oh shit, y'all know what time it is. Next week is October. So for better or worse, we're going to have ourselves good old-fashioned Halloween games. Because I've been wanting to do Harvester. I love that game so much. It's very fun. It's also super stupid too. Widget on. Sitting on the toilet. Scary times, scary time. Scary times, scary place, happy Halloween to you. We'll put her here. Because Silent Hill F released this week. So I was like, that's nice, but it's like I also can't really tend to afford that kind of thing in the first place right now. It's just not, I just can't. Because I need to conserve some stuff, because it's like we budget for like events like these coming up. Like I know it's coming, so it's like we have a new character in October. Things are going to be happening there. Kara, please. I care a lot. Girl, I need you to... I have no idea what like the lighting is supposed to be with this in the first place. Because there's actually like a can light somewhere, but it's like it's hidden inside the tree. That's a lot of detail in this tree. Oh, it's like Shenmue. It's like the end of Shenmue, because you know it was the tree. It was the tree that had it all along. I don't know if they may be releasing Chucky Kurenai. It probably might be part of that like whole special gacha thing that they're doing for over the course of the month, which would honestly be really great, because I'd like to have 2 more copies of Chucky Nye, to say the least. I don't know if you guys had a limited supporter or anything like that you wanted to pick out from that gacha that's coming up. What would you pick? Like, what do you guys think is going to be in there? Because I know it's probably going to have, like, it's 5th year. So it's probably going to have, like, a bunch of limiteds. Maybe even the limiteds we just got out of it from the last gacha in the first place. Is it maybe like a limited banner situation? You know what's something really cool that they didn't say this in the update, but they said a few weeks ago they said we improved the posability of characters. So what they did is, like, everybody loves to meme on the T-pose in the first place. It's like, okay, there we go. The characters are T-posing when they return. The more easier to use and natural setting for characters is the A pose, because it's 90% of the time their hands are going to be like parallel to the person or it's like anything else like that. Having them set up perpendicular like this all the way out here is just like a lot less. It's just like work that doesn't need to be done. So let's martial arts stance. Crazy hamburger. Oh, that's 300. 300 like the Romans, baby. See, it's hard to take Kara seriously when she's doing like, you know, like Kara is like way too serious of a character in the first place to do like cute poses. So it's like, it's funny to see her do that. Oh, dynamic. This is the same spot I made the news poster for Phantasma using the dynamic pose. Can I change your colors? No, I can't use that because I haven't used anything to change your colors for the most part. Ugh. Well, I know at some point today we're going to be having to buy a... We're going to be buying one of those sort of things. Ooh. Now I have a better idea. All right. We'll go back there. We'll apply her walking. Nope, I don't want that. Wish there was an easier way to just set it to 0. This would be really good though if I was able to have like Azuma with it, so we can actually see them just like hanging out or something. Because they don't really do that in Kara the Bloodlord, not too much at least, but they do interact with each other a lot. Azuma just gets punished fat pussy problems and then gets decapitated. Let's add another character. Let's see, who do we got for that? That sounds like a fun idea. We could do that. In one of the routes, the pregnancy route where they all end up looking like, well, they all get sold off to the highest bidder and are very much pregnant. That's like the group ending. And if you chose to like train Azuma instead of Marika, Azuma is taken off to the wayside. I think, well, I forget which route it is, but I know at some point it's like they make a pretty big deal to show that like Azuma is disposed of, so she won't cause any problems anymore. Like they have a nice bit, like there's a nice, because they have a really good description of that. Is they show that there's a trash bag in a hallway, just like, and the students are walking around and everything. They don't notice the trash can. They just know it's going to be probably picked up by the janitorial services. It's a large trash bag, and it does not move at all. But somehow, some way, something knocks into this trash bag itself, and the bag comes undone. The bag comes undone, and out rolls Azuma's head, and a pool of blood starts draining out of the bag and onto the floor, scaring the hell out of everybody, and proving to us, obviously, that they have no need for her anymore, so they just disposed of her like trash. So it's a pretty brutal way to end things, to say the least. Well, obviously, because she lives. Okay, so what can we do? Oh, I got New Year's big Betty Bratty. Get her, put her in there. I'll do that. Is she? Where is it? Is she behind me? She's just standing there, menacingly. All right, we'll go there. That'll be something cool to do. So I will move her here because I want to try something. We'll have her turn around. Look, I'm playing with my Spider-Man action figures. Boo, 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 boo. Take that, Doc Ock. Ooh-ah. Look, you can see that Kara's eyes don't have any lighting in them, so they constantly glow red. They call her the red gaze. Scary. Alright, we need to turn on Buddy. Turn the widget on. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Do that. Go to Lelbows. What I'm trying to do is, like, Felicia's trying to give her aunt here a big old flying hug. Need to take in the middle of the torso. Rotate her like that. Got fucking Brat Airlines coming in. She's going in for a flying one. Well, I mean, isn't that how all these franchises always start off with? They start off with something as like a one-shot. Like, probably Taimanin Asagi was meant to be nowhere near as popular as it was. They just wanted to try something like that. And lo and behold, it's 20 years later and we still got it. Every idea starts as a one-shot, but it's like, I guess they couldn't monetize Kara that well. She's gonna, yeah, we have Felicia Orton over here. She's gonna RKO. She's gonna RKO Kara over. She's gonna RKO Kara. It's like, you never even saw this coming, motherfucker. Well, the thing is, it's like, at least with Asagi, they understood it's like, okay, she became popular. Let's make up some ideas that are pretty like grounded within the realm of their possibility and make the story mostly work from there. Felicia is huge. She just knocks her head straight into there. Oh no, vampire on vampire violence. She's gonna be she's gonna commit, what is it? Familial piety or something. Kira needs to bend back slightly because she just has a sudden amount of weight put onto her body. Well, that's the whole thing about Miss Asiaga herself. She's way too fucking good. She's like the best. They treat her right in every sort of sense. It's like, it's always, nobody else is really does anybody else really get to draw Asagi in the first place? I think almost well, I know for AT it's not exactly true, but like almost every single thing I find is like, it's drawn by Kagami. He really does also, it's not like, oh, he draws her commercially and that's about it. He actually really does like her as a character. So it's like, it makes a lot of sense that it's like, everything is drawn by that man himself. Two other girls, like a Pokemon battle. That'd be cool. That'd be one to do for another stage. This is actually, it's big enough to do it. We'll do that on like idle stage though. Can I change? Oh, that's right. I can change Kara's hair. I need to raise this slightly. Asagi has given him stable employment for over 20 years. It did. It still gives him employment. It still gives him plenty of work to do. Because it's her. She is like she carries the franchise on her very toned and strong back. Like you can obviously say like Yukikaze. Well, I mean Yukikaze, Rinko, they take a bit of the load off, but it's like, well, I don't know. The old heads, obviously, like some of us, we get older. It's like we attribute a lot of this. The series success can be attributed very much to her, but it's like the future of the franchise is like. Nothing really has this strength and staying power as Taimanin and Asagi. It just made that much of a difference. It's that good. Well, thematically, it's not that great, but it's like the art style and what's in there is like absolutely carries it for decades. It literally has carried it for decades. Carrot, you need to turn around. I need you pissed off. I need you angry. That's good. That's a really good one. Purchased. It's 300 gems. Bratty ninjas need correction. Oh man, I was gonna make Kara do a fist, but then I realized, like, man, it's gonna be ass. That is her right hand. Okay. All right, let's start off with the ring dings. Bratty ninjas need correction, and then they get like they're like the worst possible fates imaginable, like attacked by animals, beaten up by a pack of people, like you name it. Ugh. Well, I mean, it's like for the most part, they like to show the mostly adult women as semi-competent, because Asagi does not get in the situations she would mostly never allow herself to get into those sort of situations unless the actual, like, the enemies themselves discover that, oh, her weakness is her sister, so we're gonna go after her. So, and obviously, like, once they reach her and, like, they capture Sakura in the first place, they realize they've got they have the Almighty by the tits, and it's like, great, now we can take advantage of her and punish her for her misdeeds. That's how most of the events in this series happen, is because Sakura gets a little overzealous, Asuka style, and goes into danger, and, well, just causes a bunch of problems, to say the least. Oh, that's right, because it's one at the knuckle, two. It's missing a third. It's missing, like, the third, like, up here, because it's like there's 3 joints in like the finger. See, like, they thought they were like Rinku and Yukikaze. Oh, they thought they were so smart with, like, oh, we're gonna go undercover as prostitutes, and it's like you can literally say that line to yourself and just realize how stupid that sounds, and you already know those girls were in for, like, a pretty bad time. Because they make it a pretty solid point of, like, all right, life sucks around here. We need to work very hard to make sure it's like, and train our Taimanins to, you know, surpass what's the threats ahead. Yeah, she's effectively like in Pokemon they have the trainer Red, where she's like supposedly super perfect, amazing, to break Kara's thumb. Bro, I cannot do that shit. Like, the only notable male Taimanins we know are like Fuma, Boner Boy himself, and Murasaki's brother. Yeah, Asuka has to live with her mistake every day because she got too arrogant and, well, got turned into a little. She got turned into something that you put into a luggage and put her in there for a couple hours so she gets quiet and calms down. I couldn't remember Shikanosuke's name because I always call him Boner Boy. So I was like, oh, that's him. That's it. It's Shikanosuke. He's one of like the few Taimanin males in the series. And then they also show is like Fuma with his like mind control abilities. He's somewhat competent, but he's also pretty arrogant and stupid. So he misses the mark in a lot of cases. Which is fine by me. I'd rather not have him around, but it's the worst fist ever. No, you never actually see Asuka's situation in the first place. You're just told that she, you just get told in the fact that she was being really fucking stupid and lost all of her limbs, became a quadriplegic, and thanks to modern medicine and technology, she now is, gets to use her powers, use them in, new and inventive ways because it's her goddamn fault. And yet she still has the audacity to be as bitchy and arrogant as she can be. That's Asuka for you, though. What else would she be without it? It's the worst fucking hand I've ever seen. I love it. Look how gigantic Felicia's head is, though. Holy shit. That's not even like a perspective thing, either. Like, her head is like 50% the size of for Kara's. Like, holy hell. The Palpatine Memorial Hospital, Palpatine Memorial Hospital, where Vader gets his outfit, where every waking moment is designed to keep his obedience by keeping him in immense pain at all times. I loved learning about Vader's suit because it's designed to be a prison in every sense of the word. So he maintains loyalty to Palpatine. Palpatine. Ovaltine. Except in Asuka's case, she gets 4 new limbs, Neuralink bionics, and she can move as fast as she wants to. But she can't exactly, she can push herself to the limits and do all her cool stuff, but also it's the fact that, oops, it's like, oh no, Asuka's being bratty. Okay, I'll just disable her limbs, turn them off, have them remove themselves from her body, put her on a little hold her like a pillow, and then put her in the closet for about 15 minutes until she calms down. That's just such a funny idea to me. It's like those torso dolls or something. It's like you put them in a luggage. You can put them in a luggage. Yes, good God, gosh. Going from high and mighty to closet fixture in about 2.2 seconds. Let's fix her hands. Oops. Oh. who's everyone's favorite Taimanin except Asagi? Clone Asagi. There we go. It's legally distinct Asagi. Yeah, Asuka's entire life at this point is now determined by like she has an internal servitude to the people who saved her life because she made a horrible decision when she was very young. That's why the different dimensional Asuka, where it's not clone Asuka, it's like from a different timeline. That Asuka does not have limbs. In fact, does not have cybernetic limbs from what I can remember. She has her original human ones because she didn't do the decision to become so rash and try to prove herself. Then she gets nearly killed and turned into a nugget. I don't think it worked out that well for Gray Fox. That's nice. There we go. I don't like how bright it is. That's nice. That's fun. At last I've died. I'm died myself. Ow. Ah. Well, I mean, I guess that the idea is that absolute power corrupts absolutely. That kind of phrasing goes very far with Mr. Fuma, our professional idiot. Can I rotate the camera? I don't know if I can or not. Hide Ui. Show Ui. Free view. Of course it is. We live in America. It's free. It's free view. Oh, I realize what I need to do. It's so bright. I need to click on her. Black. Kara does not get this wonderful privilege, I guess, to have dark colored clothes. Of course he is. It's his first introduction, and he gets to be truly awful. Here we go. Felicia with her gigantic head hanging out with her aunt. That is crazy, though. Look how, like, huge she is compared to her. Because it's like, and Felicia's supposed to be the smaller one here. You could call it a mobile game. It's like, dude, Taboo was made years after Taboo was made, like, years after, like, those Facebook-style games got popular, like Mafia Wars and shit. Like, the version 1.0 of those games. And they just play like flash games for the most part. Taba plays like that. And it is so ass. Nice. Need to scoot that over slightly. Just pissed off as hell. She's like, I'm mad. I hate. What the fuck are you doing? We'll save that there. Let's go to another. Oh, it's in this. Butcha. Let's go back to private room. I forgot that in order to change it, you go to theme. Hair. Let's go to idle stage. Cool, we can have 6 people. We only need 4 though. Let's make 1 there. That Pokemon battle idea sounds pretty good. So we'll have... Who could do that? What would be a good costume for Trainer Asagi? Oh, there we go. Her summer outfit. She could be like a lash trainer, where they get to wear all like the just like regular costumes in the first place. Just takes place in the void. Alright, so do that. Move it here. She's flying. She's flying so high. Oh, stop. I really wish there was like a Control Z for this. Sometimes I really hate it when they have to optimize stuff for mobile, because you get shit like this where it's like really hard to control on anything else, and they like miss features that are super like certain features you end up, you know, taking for granted in any other game. But here it's just special. That'd be fine. We'll use regular Sakura, because that would be perfect for it. There we go. Sakura could be a Pokemon, because she sure as hell behaves like one. Do they honestly really do much with Sakura in the first place? I really feel like she's just like relegated to like Hebiko status, within the fact that she already has that sort of like idiot precedence where like a lot of stuff is because of her in the first place. So I guess probably just lean into it for the most part, because we obviously saw that key art for Sakura in the first place. I think she gets like new art at least like once a year in RPGX. But it's like they don't really do much with her in the first place, or at least from what I can see. It's just like, is it for a lack of like, oh, her story's already, it's not like for a lack of her story being complete or something. It just feels like, well, they just don't have anything to do with it in the first place. I don't know. I've never been much of a Sakura guy, so I don't really pay attention to what she's doing. Who knows? Maybe she's got like some sort of like amazing thing going on. I just don't know. There you go. Sakura can do that. She's got her nice dynamic pose. That's the pose that she hits when she comes out of the Pokeball. Like we got Asagi that like throws it out back there. She's like, and then she comes out the Pokeball and she's like, "Rah, Sakura, Sakura," and she does this. Fantastic. There we go. We use that Asagi's decision making about what is she going to tell her Sakura to do. So her opponent, I guess, would probably be a really good one for this. Is we'll use who are another set of dynamic duo characters. Well, we don't exactly have the Kamimura sisters yet. We were waiting for that. Ooh, that would be cool. We'll use default Lapis. Well, that'd be cool. We'll use a beautiful Lapis. Perfect. Put her further back at the stairs. I don't think there are any poses in here that let you use weapons, which would be really cool. Peerless Beauty Lapis would like to battle. You know, it's a series I haven't watched in a while. I haven't watched some Angry Video Game Nerd. I understand that, you know, Mr. James Rolfe himself always keeps making good content. He's pretty consistent with it. I don't know. I just haven't watched his stuff in a long time. Because I always think of like, because what is it? The jokes in there really start shaping your humor when you're young. So you always have them. So he always says like cowabunga, more like cowabunga, piece of fucking dog shit. Love it so much. So we'll do that, and we will go get Spinel. Spinel, where are you? I'm out of money. Huh. Okay. Hello, Foxy Grandma. Zaiko Kangyo. What's this? Episode 3 random box? Sure, why not? Ooh, good. Wow, that's the rare drops actually. Nice. Yeah, the current team for AVGN is like kind of turns me off from it in the first place. Like they more or less feel just like they should have been just like background people, like doing all like the reverse like the back end leg work, like the editing, producing, stuff like that. Because it's like when they did their rental reviews thing, I quite liked what that happened. I liked a lot what they had going on there, but I did not want to hear. Because I don't care what the other guys had to say on there. I liked it when James would do his videos about certain subjects, and it's like you really feel like he is super duper passionate about movies and everything like that. It's really, really good to hear him speak about that stuff. It doesn't feel as endearing when the rest of the cast does that sort of stuff. Sure, I'll use 4 million. Grandma, can I have some funds from the store? I'm a little broke. Ooh, we got UR Gotcha voucher. Actually, no. We'll just do it anyways. Fuck it. Why not? 8 tickets. What are you going to do with 8 tickets, my man? I remember specifically at one point they had like a try to do a forced meme situation because one of the guys on that really doesn't like eye injuries in movies or games or anything like that. And I was like, nah, like, I get it. It's gross. It makes you feel, it feels weird to watch, and it feels like it makes it seem more visceral. Ooh, nice. Clarissa, it's in the copy of that. And they, like, for their final episode, they brought, or like his birthday, they brought out a cake with a giant eyeball that had a knife stabbed into it, or like all the cakes from his, like, for how many years old he is, they put it in there, and I'm like, oh, that's, oh, cool. Mizuki. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh, that's nice. I don't care about that. That seemed like a one-off thing that would have been really nice to have done. But now it's just run into the ground really hard. So let's see. We got I have a 5 copy of that. Another for Kugel. Knives. Valiant Sigurd. I like that a lot for sure. That's very good. And another copy of Masatsuguruma. I mean, I understand people wanting to have like podcasts and stuff like that. It's a very good way to just like keep consistent content going. But it's like, it is so ass. If the people on the podcast aren't good, then it's like nobody wants to watch it. Like if Joe Rogan was just sitting there like making his own, like doing his podcast but just by himself, it's like I wouldn't watch it. It's the weird and wild guests that he gets on there on his podcast that would make it worth watching. And him and his crazy ass just out there just saying, yeah, we're gonna do that. Machinery X. Oh, dude, the biggest Bootsy hater ever. Oh, cool. Cherry Storm, nice. The biggest Bootsy hater alive. It's like they pulled a hobo off the streets and told him to get in the chair and just do that. I need you to yell at games for 45 minutes with us. Okay. Nice. All natural acquisitions for Valiant Sigurd. My Mirabelle grows stronger every day. Put that in my Bochi the Rock. I don't know. I don't really want to watch a lot of Alex Jones in the first place. I don't even watch a lot of podcasts that much because it's just like I would rather go listen to music when I drive to work or drive home. Or sometimes, in some cases, I listen to like an audio book. Oh, that's it. That guy with the bald mustache and a gravelly voice. He was on for like a few episodes, but that's it. They just kicked his ass off of there. Because Bootsy's a cool dude. Doing everything else I can fuse together? No. We could probably do an exchange thing later on. That'd be nice. No, I will save those for Azuma because that'll be a much easier way to get stuff for her. Fumina Butcha? Alright, now we have enough money to actually afford costumes. Spinel, the mercenary captain. Oh, I can't remember, but I think we've talked about this idea before. It's just like about podcasts, and I'm like, I can't do that. Like, I don't. I used to listen to a lot of that stuff when I was when I was doing a lot of farming for Grand Blue Fantasy, and I would do that on other people's accounts. It's like I would either just like watch a show or I'd listen to like some podcasts. I think at one point it was like in the middle of like, I want to say October, November Guild War for Grand Blue Fantasy. I got really into listening to all the H3 podcast, and I got caught up from like the first one all the way to their like most modern piece, and I was like, damn, it's like at least like at that point it was like a 70 hours at that point. So then I go back and listen to like some older Joe Rogan pieces or whatever. Those were always cool. Even back in like when he was still doing it in like his like the basement of his house before he got the studio. After that, I would just like go watch more Game Grumps or something. G, it's like, nah, dude, it's F5. You get to learn how to use your auto hotkey scripts and learn how to like use the weight system, put like a weight for so it can have, what's it called, F5, so you can refresh then and just automate the whole system to make it look like you're not doing that. Just enter in the CAPTCHA and you're good to go. You learn how to multi-box so you can do multiples at the same time. It kept me fed for a while, but it's like, oh, I don't ever want to play Grand Blue Fantasy ever again. I heard they killed off Viramate. That is literally, I want to say like 7 years ago at this point. There are other automation tools that have come up in the wake of Viramate, but they were just not the same in like the terms of power that could be for it. Because it is a browser game through and through, and it sucks in a lot of ways, but it's there. I imagine they're getting closer these days to end of service, because it's like I still have some other people I know who play Grand Blue Fantasy, and it's just like there's no way I can do that these days. That is so much ass. He's like, yeah, I know how to farm all the goods for it, and I'll put the time in there for that in the first place, because I was getting paid to do it. But I'm like, I am not touching this shit ever again. I try not to even think about it, but it ends up always coming there in the first place. She's not walking. We need it ferocious. She's sitting on the floor, sitting on the chairs, sitting on the sideways chairs. She's so strong, she crashes through the earth. I think we might have to do it. We just might have to do it. Ooh, mirroring. Nice. Ah. Oh, that's right. We need to poses, martial arts stance, server, graceful. I don't think I could personally ever do a podcast. It's like, it is such a tiring idea. Spinel gives Sora a tombstone pile driver. That'll be fun. I don't want to spend any more gems than I have to. I need these for next week. But I'm starting to get tired. Because I have to go to work in the morning. Well, not in the morning, but I have to go, like, tomorrow's my Monday. So it's like, I'm losing some energy. And I have a little bit more things I need to do before I go to sleep. So we'll keep this. We'll do this one right here. That's not good. It's like it shoots it from the back. Can we mirror your pose? Yes. Perfect. Moving close. Stand next to your sister like you actually like being around her. The Sakura Stunner. The Stone Cold Sakura Stunner. There we go. I'm talking to you, Edwin Black. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm gonna rip your head off and shit down your neck. You got that? Why don't you come over here into the ring and we'll show you what the Stone Cold Sakura's got in store for you. That would be sick. Sakura is like, no, I don't know. It's like the Stone Cold Steve Austin arc, but it's Sakura. I'm gonna come in there with a big bottle of tea and just like the Budweiser truck. There, that'll be fun. We'll save that. We could probably come back to that in the future.
フーマの坊ちゃんいや隊長さんと呼んだ方がいいかね
Thanks, Grandma. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. We're going to keep it brief because we just had 2 streams today. Oh, I'm getting tired. It's like I need to do some stuff for tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by, though. It's a very fun night tonight. Really good stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, favorite, and subscribe, everybody. We will see you all next week for Azuma's reveal. It's going to be great, I'll tell you that much. All right, everybody. Goodbye, everyone.